What is up, YouTube? My name is OpTic Predator and I'm bringing you a vlog. So, this is pretty personal now. We're face to face. Just don't throw the tomatoes. So this video is going to be kind of short. It's just like a update video talking about what's been up. A couple things. I'm not dead, believe it or not. I am still alive, still kicking. And I'm in control of my YouTube account, my Twitter account, and my Facebook account. However, I am not in control of my Instagram account. That is fucking wasted. You know, their account recovery system really sucks because, you know, it was hacked in the past. And so because their account recovery system sucks, I can't get it back. And, you know, I'm not too upset about it. It didn't have very many followers compared to like what it could have if I would have actually promoted it heavily. But so I made a new one, and all my links are going to be over there. So you can check those out if you want to. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'll also put up my live stream over there. I've been live streaming a little bit, not very much, but I've been streaming Overwatch. So something to watch if you want to watch. I don't really have a consistent schedule yet. So a couple things about me. I'm going to school full time. I have 2 jobs, basically. I'm looking to start a third, and if I was to start doing this again, I would consider this to be, you know, kind of like a hobby slash job, because it brings in income, obviously. So I would be at like 4 jobs plus full time for school. That's kind of like what I'm doing currently. And so you guys want to know why I stopped, obviously. So there's 4 reasons, and I'm not clear on them. It's probably not even 4, or there's probably more than 4. But the first one was depression. I think that one probably had the strongest toll on, right, like it had the most weight to making me stop. And basically, you know, when I was growing up, from like 6th grade to, you know, even when I was doing YouTube videos in the past, you know, I had like just the craziest depression, you know, just absolutely like flatline depression. And I think that was one of the main reasons why I stopped. And then there's a couple other reasons. There was a lack of discipline, you know, like I would say like, okay, I'll make a video tomorrow, and then tomorrow would never come. Or number 2 would be like, I would post a video and then I would give myself some time to, you know, kind of I guess like milk it, not milk it, but like I would give a space of time in between the next video, right? So I would say like, okay, I'll post in a week now. Now that I got my video out of the way, I'll post in a week, and then that week would never come, you know? So it's same concept. I don't know why I explained that, but so that was one of the reasons, a lack of discipline. And then number 3 was, so I said depression, a lack of discipline. Number 3 was it was fear of taking risks, right? So I didn't want to venture out too far into other video games, or, you know, like other genres of videos, or, you know, that kind of thing. Like I didn't want to like post too many vlogs. I didn't want to make Minecraft videos, even though I liked playing Minecraft and I liked doing all those other things. I would like them. I was scared about posting them and then not being successful doing so, right? And I was worried that if I did that, it would kill my channel, right? And that's one of the, like, so I felt like I had nothing to post, and I didn't want to just post anything just to post, right? And I felt like if I just posted to post, it would kill my channel. So I felt like the next best thing would be to go AWOL and just disappear. I don't even know if AWOL is the right term. I don't even know what AWOL stands for. What does it mean? I don't know. Anyways, I disappeared, right? And I felt like, but even me disappearing, it wasn't like I meant to do that, right? Like it was, I would post tomorrow and then tomorrow would never come, and I felt like the best thing to do would to be just disappear like a mystery, right? In my opinion, I think it's better to just disappear and have that vague sense of mystery than saying like, hey, you know, like I can't get my act together, so I'm like not posting, or hey, I just don't want to post anymore because of depression or any of these other reasons, or I don't know what to post, so I'm just gonna quit. You know, like I felt like that was kind of like not as entertaining as just being a mystery, you know, so I kind of just stopped posting, and I just didn't update you guys basically, so that was that. I know that was kind of like verbal vomit, but okay, my video just cut off. Anyways, I think I was on number 4. I was talking about how it was difficult to project my personality onto my video because, you know, like I was really depressed and I hadn't found myself yet at the time, but that was one of the reasons, was, you know, difficulty projecting my personality, and because of that, I felt like I was limited into what I could post because I would hide behind my gameplay. And when you do that, you don't have a lot to post when the community is saturated with people who are now better than you. You know, like you were pretty good back in the day when the community was super small, but now there's, you know, millions of people here and you're not so special anymore just playing a couple hours a day. You know, you gotta play 8 hours a day now to be one of the greats, and I didn't have the motivation to do that, and I still don't. Like I wouldn't even want to do that if I could do that, you know. I think it's a waste of time. It's not something that I want to spend my life doing, you know, sitting behind a computer screen playing video games 8 hours a day. That was me when I was younger, and I think, you know, everyone kind of grows out of that to their own extent. But I mean, the new Overwatch video game came out, and I've been playing it a lot, you know. But anyways, so those are the 4 reasons. Let's see if I can summarize them real quick. Depression, fear of taking risks with my YouTube channel, lack of discipline, and fear of projecting my personality, right? Or developing my personality. So yeah, and to add on to the personality one, I felt a lot of pressure to be someone that I'm not, or how can I word it better? Like I just felt a lot of pressure from posting, you know, like, cause I'm someone who doesn't like a lot of attention. You know, when I walk around like at school or work or anywhere, like at a grocery store, you know, like I just don't want any attention at all. Like I just want to freaking go down my little narrow lane and just avoid talking to anyone. You know, I'm just I prefer to socially isolate myself, you know, and I hate attention, because I've been a very socially awkward person like my entire life. So and I know the best way to get out of that is obviously to go towards the attention, but normally my natural tendency is to avoid it. So I felt like there was a lot of pressure with posting, and there was a lot of attention, and I wanted to grow my personality, because obviously, you know, when someone first starts making YouTube videos, their videos aren't going to be the best, you know, like they're not going to use their voice in the right way. They're not going to be as entertaining as they could be. They will not have learned how to project themselves well, as Nate would always say. But you know, like there's a lot of qualities to a person that need to be, you know, shaped up to be an entertainer, obviously. And I didn't have any of those shaped up, and yet I got to a place where I had 450,000 subscribers, and now I had to transition from making just basically gameplay videos and montages to now being a fully fleshed out entertainer, right? You know, with my personality, you know, with speech, with, you know, being funny, you know, being entertaining with who I am, and not just what I could do with sticks, right? Or video editing, you know. And that was pretty difficult, because my first video obviously wouldn't be very good, you know, and I didn't want that to ruin my channel. Like I didn't want the amount of time that it would take to grow myself, like a period of time of growth, to kill my channel, you know, because how long do people do what they do until they blow up on YouTube, right? And by the time that they blow up on YouTube, they have shit figured out, you know. And so I would have to figure it out while I'm already huge, and I was worried that it would have the opposite effect. It would make my channel fall apart, right? And there was also, so this is a long fucking video. Anyways, so I felt like if I did that, right, it would have the potentiality of destroying my channel. And because I put all my eggs in the YouTube basket, I was scared of taking a risk, right? Like crushing my YouTube channel was like the ultimate like downside to life, right? Like I didn't want that to happen at all, which created more pressure on it, you know. Like that's my baby. I fucking grew that shit. So, and I felt like just opting out and just being kind of like a mystery would be better than destroying my YouTube channel, you know. And then whenever I magically was passionate and was inspired, then I would come back and I would make YouTube videos, kind of like now, except I'm not really filled with that burning passion. But you get my gist. So that was one of the reasons why I stopped. And because I put all my eggs in the one basket, I was scared of, I had too much anxiety with it, right? But now I'm going to school, I have, you know, a couple other jobs that I'm trying to work out, you know, and I'm going to school full time, so I have another path ahead of me, like another career path. I want to become a psychiatrist. You know, I want to get a science degree and then go to med school and become a psychiatrist. You know, like that's my career path. That's what I want to shoot for. If I make it halfway, then I still have an awesome degree in a science category. Like I don't know what necessarily. Like I was thinking biochemistry, but I don't really know anymore. I'm kind of like flip-flopping, but that's the goal, right? And because I want to go down that road, it has taken pressure off for me to do YouTube videos. And I think this video might be a little too in-depth, and you might like really like see a lot into my life, but I guess you guys kind of deserve that, right? Like I was thinking about this, right? Like I could just make a short little video and just be like, hey guys, I'm back, you know, this happened, blah 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 blah. Okay guys, welcome to the next video, you know. But I don't know, I feel like you guys want the full story, so this is the full fucking story. I guess I could maybe post a short version and then the long version. I don't know. Anyways, I'm also thinking about making a Draw My Life video, which would technically be the long version, longer than this. Well, at least explained better. Anyways, guys, I think that's about it. Don't think that I'm gonna post this. This was more of like a practice vlog. It's gonna be weird to see myself on video. Like, I'm looking at myself the whole time throughout this entire video, and it's pretty fucking weird, you know? Because you gotta imagine, like, thousands of people are watching you. It's pretty fucking weird. You just really, like, you're just like, here, this is my fucking heart, right here. Shoot your hate comments, shoot your arrows. Gotta wear armor. Gotta get that armor going. Alright, that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna peace out. I'm glad that I made this video. It's very therapeutic, and I will get into that at a later date. Goodbye.